श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं वातरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। गुकारो अन्धकारो वै ऋकारस्तन्निवर्तकः अन्धकारनिरोधित्वात् गुरुरित्यभिधीयते। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः सुष्ठुवांसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। We are studying Māṇḍūkya Upaniṣad, which belongs to Atharva Veda. Because our class is on every Sundays, we need to have some brush up what we have gone through in the previous classes. It is very important to get the connections, to know the present text. And if you are beginners, first time they are listening Upanishad. Among all Upanishads, this Māṇḍūkya Upaniṣad is a small Upanishad, which only have 12 verses. But the meaning is very profound and deep and relevant in the tradition. One need to study Māṇḍūkya Upaniṣad for the understanding of the word Om, because the topic of the Māṇḍūkya Upaniṣad is Brahman, as all other Upanishads are having the same topic. But specifically, this Brahman is called in one particular name called Om. Thus, this Upanishad starts with the name of Brahman, Omkar. And every name get connected with the object, respective object, and the Brahman comes in the picture. And for the sake of understanding what is Brahman, which is the human goal or ultimate human goal of every living being, and we are slowly proceeding towards the gold from the known to the unknown. And Upanishads have only one subject matter to talk, that the individual soul is called Brahman, which is also all pervading. Just as, in and out, the same essence is there. Inside the body and outside the body, the essence is the same. And that being the essence, it has a lot of features to be known, which will be my ambition to become. For example, I don't want to be non-existent in this world, so I don't want to die. Everybody's ambition is that. That is why we go to the doctor for a disease, for a health issue, for any kind of disturbances regarding mental plane or physical plane. Why? I want to be existing in this world without having a death. But in reality, being the essence of the entire universe, I am free from death and birth. This is the fact. What are the facts which are in terms of, which are connected with body? They are not connected with our real nature. So death and birth is connected with this physical body. But death and birth is not connected with an individual. But when we say this directly to a beginner of Upanishad, it's a contradictory statement. Not knowing what is my real nature, how can I accept myself that I am free from death and birth? So I need to know what is my real nature. And this real nature is the topic of Upanishad. No other books talk about this real nature of a human being. And it is proven by logic. It is proven in practical. It's not something you have to follow what is told in the scriptures. It's not like that. While some other religions used to teach their followers, here, whatever is the subject matter we study under a traditional teacher, which are told in the Upanishad, it will be proved in practical, it will be proved logically, it will come to effect in our daily life. Shruti, Yukti, Anubhavam. What is told in the scriptures, which are revealed by the traditional teacher, that will come as an swa anubhava in one's own life. And also it will be logical, yukti. Why I say all these things? Because when the Upanishad announces You are free from death and birth circle, death and birth cycle. I need to prove, I need to make you understand. Before everything, one should believe that I am going to make, I am going to understand what the Upanishad and the teacher says. That assurance I should give. So Upanishad talks about certain features which we are already wishing inside our mind. That I want to be free from all kinds of limitation, like even though I am married, I am fed up with my family life. I want to be free. Even though I have children, I am fed up with my children. I want to be free, at least for a temporary time. I want to be free from business issues. I want to be completely free from all kinds of worldly matters. Freedom is a state which is being wished by every living being. And Upanishad, this traditional teaching talks about freedom is the intrinsic nature of an individual. Not knowing the freedom, the people are struggling for getting freedom from the standpoint of physical body. In fact, freedom is innate, intrinsic, no need to be accomplished or achieved. Even as a light effort you need not to take to get freedom, because freedom is the innate nature of the listener of Upanishad. That is why all the features regarding the individual soul is my dream all the way in my life. That is why it become my most desirable thing in my life. Because what are the things I am carrying for in my entire life? If I get these, I will be happy. Those things are being rewarded through the Upanishad teaching. Thus, Upanishad is a welcome part in my life. I don't miss. I don't want to miss at all. I want to always enjoy what is being told, even though it is in every Sundays. It happens in every Sundays. And we are continuing with our Māṇḍūkya Upaniṣad teaching. And the subject matter will be, who am I? What is the human goal? As a human being, for what thing I should put effort? So, knowledge about oneself will remove the ignorance about oneself. That removal of the ignorance can only happen when there is a continuous listening about the knowledge of oneself. No other way. The means should be proper for the eradication of ignorance. What is the means? To listen the knowledge about oneself. And the traditional teachers will deliver the knowledge in an appropriate way, so that a listener can grasp step by step and to reach the human goal as they wished in their life. So here we are in the kārikā of Māṇḍūkya Upaniṣad. What is meant by kārikā? I repeat, Upanishad, even though it has only 12 verses, Gaudapada Acharya, a former traditional teacher, has written almost 350 verses which are attributed to the Upanishad, which will be studied along with the Upanishad. The subject matter of the Upanishad, Māṇḍūkya Upanishad, is elaborated in the Gaudapada kārikā. So kārikā also talks about the same subject matter which is discussed in the Māṇḍūkya Upanishad. So in our tradition, we study Māṇḍūkya Upanishad along with the kārikā for more clarity and more conviction about the goal. So we are also going through the same way. We will study the Māṇḍūkya Upanishad along with the kārikā. Now we are in the fifth kārikā. 4 kārikas we already saw. We will study 9 kārikas along with this Māṇḍūkya Upanishad words, which we have gone before 3 classes. After 9 kārikas, again Māṇḍūkya Upanishad words will come, and to that connection, few kārikas will be presented by the Acharya. It is not that after studying the Māṇḍūkya Upanishad, we will study kārikā. No. In between, what are the kārikas are connected with the respective verses of the Māṇḍūkya Upanishad, we go along with that. This is the tradition to study. So here, the 5th verse of the kārikā. I will read the kārikā and I will give you the meaning. Trishu dhameshu yat bhojyam, Trishu dhamasu yat bhojyam, Bhoktayascha prakirtita, Vetate tat ubhayam yastu, Sabhunjano na lipyate. Once more I will read. Trishu dhamasu yat bhojyam, Bhoktayascha prakirtitaha, Vetate tat ubhayam yastu, Sabhunjano na lipyate. Sabhunjano na lipyate. This is the main thing. Trishu dhamasu, dhamam, abode, we will convert into 3 states. Trishu dhamasu. When we are discussing about the waking state, dream state, and a deep sleep state, the kārikā will also go along with that. Trishu dhamasu, in these 3 states, really speaking, all these 3 states are in the form of thoughts with respect to the forms appearing in the external world. All these 3 states are nothing but in the form of different thoughts. I will give you an example so that it will be easily understood. When you see a dog in the external world, the form of the dog appears in the form of a thought inside you. Thus, you recognize it's a dog. For the recognition, what you perceived externally will be tallied inside the mind and the memory, because Memory is the place where your files are kept. What you dealt with in the previous days, all the files are kept inside the memory. So when you perceive the dog in the external world, you take the form of the dog inside the mind in the form of a thought. This thought will be tallied inside the memory. It will only take time of a very micro second, if I can say, 1/1000 second, very less second. Everything will be in very, very speed, which we cannot imagine. So in the memory, already we have different animals, what we have experienced, what we saw in the external world. That will be tallied with the animal what I saw right now, and the memory will give the confirmation to the mind, and the buddhi will say, this is a dog. So whatever I perceive in the external world will become in the form of a thought inside my mind. Whether it is in the waking state, whether it is in a deep sleep, dream state, the bhokta and the bhojya, the subject and the object. Subject is Vishwa or Vaishvanaraha, Taijasaha and Prajna. These are the people who enjoy the different states, the respective states. Vishwa, Taijasaha, Prajna. And the objects are in the form of mental modifications or thoughts. And we enjoy the external world in the form of thoughts. We enjoy the dream in the form of thoughts. We enjoy in the form of blissful state in the dream deep sleep state. Because there is no division of subject and object in the deep sleep. So, Trishu Dhamasu Yat Bhojyam Bhokta. What is enjoyed and who is enjoying? Trishu Dhamasu. In the three states, any object, whatever it may be, Trishu Dhamasu. Yat Bhojyam Bhokta Yascha Prakirtitaha. What is been already announced or proclaimed as the person who appears in the waking state is Vaishvanaraha. To know more Vaishvanaraha, you should go to the previous classes. If we again go to Vaishvanaraha and give more explanation, then we will waste the time. I am happy to explain how much time you need, no problem. But again and again, when we explain what has gone beyond, then we will lose our time. So we will slowly move. So in order to know who is Vaishvanaraha, You should go 5 classes before which are uploaded in the YouTube, the classes. So the person who appear in the waking state, who enjoys the external objects in the form of mental modifications, the person who is called Taijasaha, who appears in the dream state, who enjoys the mental modifications or in the form of thoughts, which are my impressions, my desires, my experiences, all these things will become in the form of thoughts. And Taijasa will enjoy. Taijasa is the enjoyer. The same consciousness will become in the form of thoughts, objects. There are some enjoyments. In the deep sleep state, Prajnaha, one who don't know anything except some temporary happiness, what we call bliss. When there is no division, there is a bliss. There is a happiness. Some happiness I will get. I am happy when I am not aware of anything around me. My worries are suspended. My pain is suspended. My belongings are no more causing disturbances for me. So completely under the darkness, everything get merged in the deep sleep. When there is no division, I don't pursue my wife, I don't pursue my children, I don't pursue my dog, I don't pursue my servant, I don't pursue my job, I don't pursue my subordinates. Nothing is there, just darkness. I don't know anything. There is no division between me and the world. Even I don't have the aware of who am I. So everything is under the cover of darkness. There some temporary happiness due to the non-separation between the enjoyer and what is enjoyed. Even though these are all happening in these 3 states, there is a witness for all these things happening. We are behind the witness of everything happening in these 3 states. There is a witness who is witnessing the all dealings in the waking state, that consciousness. There is a witness who is witnessing the all dealings which are happening in the dream state. That witness is the same person or the same entity who witnessed the waking state also. The same entity will become the witness of not knowing anything. So lot of things are happening in the waking state. Lot of things are happening in the dream state. And nothing is happening in the deep sleep state. Even I don't have any idea about my body. I am now unaware of my body, dog, everything. But there is a witness for everything. This witness never get touched by any kind of experiences we are going through the waking state or in the dream state or in the deep sleep state. He knows he knows that. Saha bhunjanaha na lipyate. In our practical life also, the witness will not get affected regarding the incident happened in front of him or her. I am waiting for a bus to come to go to my proper destination. There somebody skipped and fell down by a banana peel. And I am the witness of this incident. I will not get a fracture in my leg because I witnessed a fall. I don't have any problem. I am only a witness of somebody falling due to a banana peel. In the practical life also, anybody who is a witness of any incident happening will not have any kind of afflictions due to the incidents occurred. Do not have any happiness due to the incidents occurred. Because witness is witness, who never get contaminated, who never get elevated, who never get impaired, or who never get cured by the incident occurred. Because witness is free from the incident and the role play and the roles played in that incident. Witness is witness, sakshi. Avasthatraya sakshi. The individual soul has a beautiful name, Avasthatraya sakshi. The witness of three states. The witness of waking state, the witness of dream state, the witness of deep sleep state. It's not very easy to understand for the beginner. That's why I am explaining with examples and getting elaborate. This consciousness, who is the witness of all passing three passing states, this individual consciousness, who is the witness for these three states, he knows, or it knows, this entity knows that it will never get any kind of afflictions or affections, nothing. It will be always witness what are going through the waking state, what are going through the dream state, what are the mental modifications occurring in the dream state. It will not affect the witness. That consciousness knows properly. If you come to know this, I will not get affected by the things happened in the waking state. If you are confirmed, if you are firm in that knowledge, you will never cry for a death. You will never get elevated for a happiness thing happened in your life. You will be the same. When you get convinced about the fact what is told, when you are a witness of everything occurring in the waking state, because death happens in the waking state only. Oh, one of my family member died. Wow, Swamiji, I am very sad. It's a common phenomenon. Somebody has taken birth on date of birth in 1957. They should move. After a period of time, they should move, correct? There is no staying back in this universe for a body after a period of time. It's a common phenomenon. Accept it, what you can't change in your life. And with the Upanishad statements, One needs to know that I should be a changeless entity. Even the incidents are occurring. Somebody will cheat you. You should be the same. You can cry for 1 minute, 2 minutes, more than 5 minutes. After that, you should be ready to tackle the situation. Okay, something happened. Now what? Okay, somebody cheated me. Next time I will not give a space for cheat. That's all. A changeless entity should have the capacity to accommodate all the events happening in the waking state. This is called event management or self-management. Whatever events happen in my personal daily life, unexpected, nothing will happen after an information. Somebody will die, somebody will cheat us, somebody will throw different unparliamentary words in a wrong time, then I get furious. Everything, a changeless entity you are. You are a witness of everything. That is why sages practiced for years and years and they stay quiet when the things are going up and down. When the whole people and the universe are changing every time, they stay calm. They stay quiet because the fact is that really their nature is unchanging entity. When you know that you are an unchanging entity, you practice in our practical life. Emotions can come. We are all in the empirical dealing, we have a human body. But managing the emotions with the background of Upanishad teaching is the healthy way of living the life. So I am an unchanging entity. And I should know the reality that waking state is also unreal. How? Because waking state have an end. Then only dream state starts in my daily life. That dream state is also temporary. How I will come to know it is unreal? The dream state will have an end and deep sleep state starts. That is also temporary. That is also unreal because after a period of time, that unreal deep sleep state will put an end for itself and waking state starts. So, knowing the fact that waking state itself is unreal, what to talk about the things which I witness inside the waking state? I don't keep them as a real thing. My brother, my sister, my children, my wife, my house, my expensive car, my expensive jewelers, everything is inside the waking state. The waking state itself is unreal. The theft is unreal. The cheat is unreal. The friendship is unreal. The relationships are unreal because from the ultimate standpoint, there is no duality to keep somebody always near to me. Whether they are near to me with their body or whether they are away from me with their body, I am inside in every living beings and every insentient things in this life. I am not away from them. I am non-separate from them. This is the fact. When we come to know this fact that I am an unchanging entity, when you apply this fact in your practical life, nobody can shake you. You may be mocked in the crowd, still you are unchanging. You may be humiliated among the crowd by a person, still you are an unchanging entity. You may face sometimes tragic incidents. You face the death due to your diseases, still you smile. I am an unchanging entity. I have a body like I have a car. Sometimes it get serious repairs. Sometimes it get small repairs. Like that, my body is going through some serious repairs. Let it continue by the doctors. Whether they repair or not, I am unchanging entity. Whether my body get decayed and go away from this world, still I am an unchanging entity. When this fact is with you, when your girlfriend or boyfriend cheat you, it will not affect you. When somebody take your money, it will not affect you. It will not bring a paralysis for your body. It will not bring a stroke for your body. Oh, somebody cheated me. I believed them. I was having so much hopes on them. I have given so much care, still they cheated me. Whether they cheat, whether they don't cheat, you are you are an unchanging entity in real. Let the emotions come. If there is a chance, you fulfill the emotions. If there is no chance, you can keep that emotions, but you are an unchanging entity. You will not be affected by the emotions. People get involved in misactions due to their emotions. People get involved in crimes due to their uncontrolled and uncharacterized emotions. So when you know after studying Upanishad, nobody can shake you. You are an unchanging entity. Waking state itself is a fake idea because anything fake will not be permanent in this world. The proof is that today itself, when you go to sleep, your waking state has gone. That itself proves that waking state itself is a fake idea. What to talk about the things occurring in the waking state, my wife, my children, it's all fake ideas. When I say fake ideas, there is a value, legitimate value for that. But in reality, they are not name and forms, which we are going to see more in the coming verses. We are connected and we are tightened our bondage with the names and forms. That should be loosened when you study. I am an unchanging entity. The whole world is centered or having the substratum in an unchanging consciousness. So I am the witness of three states. I should not get affected by the incidents or happenings occurring in these three states. I am an unchanging entity who is permanent in this world. That is what the message to be conveyed by this verse. Trishu Dhamesu Yad Bhojyam. What are the things enjoyed by the enjoyer in these three states in different names and forms? Vaishvanaraha and Taijasaha and Prajna. They enjoy different things. Sthula book. Vaishvanaraha enjoy the gross things with the senses. Taijasaha enjoy the subtle things which are in the form of impressions, which are in the form of desires, which are in the form of backups, which we have gone through in the external world. All these things are enjoyed in the dream state by Taijasa. Everything get merged and there is a non-separation, there is non-division. There's no division of Bhokta and the Bhojya. One who is called Prajna, who is enjoying the temporary bliss due to the non-division of subject and object. All these things are mere illusion due to the misunderstanding about oneself. I am the witness of all these three states. When you come to know your servant who has cheated you will not become a problem to live in this world. Let it happen. It's not an unusual incident. It happens. Your business partner will steal the money without your knowledge. Let it happen. Next time I will not make it happen. But you will not get a stroke. You will not be sleepless because I am unchanging entity. Anything, including my body, you can take, still I am unchanging entity. That courageousness our sages presented in front of us to become role model. All the sages, I am unchanging entity. Let the people make jokes on me. Let the people talk ill about me. Let the people deny me. Everything happened in the waking state. Jagrata avasthayam eva. That Jagrata avastha itself is an illusion. It's unreal. You need not to worry about the things happening in the Jagrata avastha. That is also an illusion. Everything is in the form of thoughts. That is why here it is mentioned properly. Trishu dhamesu yad bhojyam bhokta cha prakirtitaha. What is being mentioned, what is proclaimed in the form of Vishwa Taijasa Prajna in the three states, and what is being enjoyed and the enjoyer is separate from them. He knows, the witness knows that the dream state enjoyments and deep state enjoyments are unreal, which will not affect me. I am the witness of all these three states. This is the meaning of this verse. What a striking verse. Bunjanaha na lipyade. The Taijasa can enjoy the gross object, the witness never get affected. The Taijasaha can enjoy the subtle things in the form of thoughts. Still the consciousness who is the witness of all these three thoughts never get affected. The Prajnaha who is enjoying the non-division of subject and object and which is in the form of bliss never get affected. For a witness, And this witness is one and the same for all these three states. That consciousness, which is me, never get affected by all these three states. This is the meaning of this sentence, this verse. Now, in the time of Gaudapada Acharya, there are different concepts regarding the Creator. Even now, it is a dispute when it comes in terms of religion. Who is the Creator? Every religion have a God, and they fight each other. Even in India, Hindu religion itself have some contradiction and disputes regarding the creation. One who don't have the real understanding about what is God and what is creation. Always there is a dispute regarding the Creator. At the time of Gaudapada Acharya, this has at least 1,600 years old for this text. On that time, genuine personalities who have a lot of disciplines in their life, who do a lot of mental calculations regarding the creation, regarding the life, regarding the human goal, who are committed with their thoughts, what they got from other teachers. They have different concepts regarding the creation. And here, Gaudapada Acharya list 9 different concepts which are very famous on that time regarding the Creator. I can say it is just like, blind people touched the elephant in different parts of the elephant. And they confirmed the shape of the elephant will be like this, You don't have the overall vision or overall picture of anything. And nobody is there to guide also, to go in through the entire text or entire vision. And I am blind and I want to experience how the elephant will be. People may say in their own words, elephant have big ears. It has big trunk, 2 tusks, big legs like pillars. The tail will be like a broom. The top part of the elephant will be like a wall. Even though the explanations, if you can give in the top level, a blind will not have the capacity to assimilate the entire thing. So better make them to touch the elephant. Assume there are 9 blinds and they touched the elephant and they are a different part of the elephant. One of them touched the leg, one of them touched the tusk, one of them touched the trunk, one touched the ears of the elephant, one touched the tail of the elephant. One touched the stomach of the elephant. So like that, 9 people touched the elephant. And they confirmed the shape of the elephant in different method. They confirmed different method, different forms, one single elephant in different forms. One blind told that elephant is in the form of a pillar because he was experiencing the leg of the elephant. Another blind told the elephant is in the form of a tree trunk because it is very length and rigid. Somebody touched the tail of the elephant. It's just like a broom. Elephant is just like a broom. This is how, at the time of Gaudapada, one who doesn't have the proper understanding about the creation from the scriptures, they confirmed that Srishta, the creator, will be in this form. And it's all partial vision. A partial vision is an error, as the blinds confirmed that elephant is in the form of. A partial vision is a complete error, nothing to do with the partial vision. Suppose somebody is pursuing in this partial vision. To bring them back, he listed in his kārikā different types of visions on that time, which is relevant at any time. Because even now, there are a lot of disputes or disagreements regarding the Creator, who is sitting in the heaven, who is in the form of this, who is in the form of that. And my religion is much far better than your religion. Without changing them, he will not get sleep. Very bad, the fight, that all these things, because they want to accept others, what they believe. It's a big issue even now. So Gaudapada has listed these partial visions of people, but they are very disciplined. They are having meditations daily. They go through different types of spiritual disciplines in their daily life. They are calm, they are peace, they are quiet, and they conformed their ideas regarding the Creator in different ways. And these are all partial vision of the Creator. But he listed, for the sake of understanding, if I have committed some mistakes regarding the Creator, I should come out of that. So I will read the verse and I will list 9 types of partial vision regarding the Creator, which will be very relevant at any point of time. It will be always relevant when you see people fighting for their establishing of their religion in the form of Creator. We feel pity because we came to know the partial vision will be always under dispute. My religion is better. Upanishad never talks about any religion. Upanishad talks about the reality of an individual. There is nothing to talk about any religion. You believe in what religion you have got a birth, nothing to worry. But understand the reality. And I will read that verse which starts describing one after one religion. And it will be helpful to get the complete vision about what is created. How should I know the creation? I will read the verse. We don't have enough time to go through the verse, but I will give a simple idea. Prabhavas sarva bhavanam satamiti vinishchayaha sarvam janayati pranaha chedom shun purushah prathak. Prabhavas sarva bhavanam satamiti vinishchayaha sarvam janayati pranaha chedom shun purushah prathak. The simple meaning, just a rough translation, and I will conclude the class. Anything to be exist in this world, there should be a cause. Now come to the second step of understanding. In order to have a superimposition, there should be a substractum. In order to have a misunderstanding, there should be something perceived by me, or there should be something evident to me. For example, when I stepped upon a rope only, I misunderstood it's a snake. The rope is evident to me, but is not clear to me. When I saw a white shirt hanging on the terrace of a building in the night at 12 a.m., I assumed it's a ghost. But there is a shirt which is evident to me, but it is not clear it's a shirt. It's a men's wear. Something should be evident in order to have a misunderstanding in our daily life. This is something important. Without the substractum, no superimposition happens. This is the gist of the first line. And the second line starts with somebody is created. Sarvam janayati pranaha. Everything got generated from prana, the vital air. And everything got generated or got birth from Purusha. Because Karma Kanda believe the first portion of Vedas talks about Purusha evedagam sarvam yat bhutam yaccha bhavyam. Those verses talks about there is a Purusha, and that Purusha, an entity which make other things to have a birth in this universe. Thus continues to study about the different way of creators, how it happened. We will look into it elaborately in the next class. Om Susti Prajabhya Paripalayandam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahishaha Gobrahmanibhya Shupamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Varshadu Parjanyaha Prathivi Sasya Shalini Deshoyam Kshoparahitaha Brahmana Santu Nirbhayaha Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhavet Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.